I'm Khadija Al-Mawali, and this is Studio 7, a live performance and interview production from MUR and MUTV. Performing live from Studio 7, this is Hanna Simone.
Trying to fix myself since you left. I've been running around the city trying to get a man to fall in love with me. What I'm learning, that there ain't nothing wrong with me, yeah. Each and every one of them are only after one godforsaken thing. Why can't you like me for my hair, hold me for my sin, respect me for the way I touch, and don't expect much else? I'm a woman who's looking for a love like the last she had. Boys are filthy when it comes to the bed. I'll roll me a bed. Turn on some music. Stop thinking while his hands find a comfy place to rest. I said just enjoy the moment, but he couldn't. Been here before, truth comes out, they walk right out that door. Why can't you like me for my hair, hold me for my sin, respect me for the way I touch, and don't expect much else? I'm a woman who's looking for a love like the last she had. Boys are filthy when it comes to the bed. I'm lonely, I'm about the time my ex took me downtown. He was sweet, escorting, protecting me like I was golden. Oh, but when we got in the car, the heat was rising. I could smell the selfish affection before my clothes even dried. Why can't you like me for my hair, hold me for my sin, respect me for the way I touch, and don't expect much else? I'm a woman who's looking for a love like the last she had. Boys are filthy when it comes to the bed. I'm lonely in bed, lonely in bed. This next one's called Frequencies. What's flowing in my flesh is cruel and weird. The air is talking, saying things I won't repeat. Won't bother me, the fire's heat surrounding breeze. place is haunted. Truth has finally shifted. Tell them you want release it. Secrets reveal themselves, can't find what you don't see. Don't look if you won't like the words they speak. Vibrations gone, they say I've lost my mind. That everywhere I turn, barefooted face the sky. Read my poems and hear me cry. My side of all the wise, connect into the space. Flip the card, see where it's at. This next one's called Left Unsaid. The drummer back here actually wrote Left Unsaid about 2 years ago, so good times, good times. Yeah, let's do it. Space to think all these things through. Some things are better left unsaid. Feel out the tension, no reason for feeling like the world is in your head. Gave it all back, gave it all back, got me off track, gave all my loving away. You're so unpredictable, emotion so physical. Lord only knows what you've planned. all my loving away. I'm thinking this out loud. Where do we go now? It can't be the same from here. God, why is it me? Always giving for free, seeing the better ones up close. You gave it all back, gave it all back. You got me off track. All my loving That's Lucas LeBeau on the keys. That's Ellie Bird on guitar, Max Bird on drums, Saul Denauer on bass. I'm Hanna Simone. This last song is called Spaceship. Just a song about feeling weird in your body, and I think we needed a song about that, so it's called Spaceship. Something is different, something is in the air. I look in the mirror, these thoughts aren't okay to share. I know that time doesn't exist in this mind. Flashbacks are real, alien skin is peeled. Even foreign bodies have a home, a place to go. They're not alone. There's purpose in the purpose, yes. A reason to live when you're hopeless. If you have no one to love, no one to trust, everyone to blame, nobody to touch. Your eyeballs are rough, pissed at the world, mad at the gods. Welcome to my spaceship. Where am I looking from the outside? All in one by one, we fall in line. Even foreign bodies have a home, a place to go. They're not alone. There's purpose in the purpose, yes. A reason to live when you're hopeless. If you have no one to love, no one to trust, everyone to blame, nobody to touch. Your eyeballs are rough, pissed at the world, mad at the gods. Welcome to my spaceship. Whoa.
Live from Studio 7, that was Hanna Simone. We'll be back after this short break with a conversation with the Hanna and guitarist Ellie Bird, hosted by Zoe Shurik. See you after the break.
The debate, it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love, love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
Welcome back to Studio 7 series. I'm Zoe Shurik with Hanna Simone. Hi ladies, thanks for joining me today. Let me just say, great performance. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. So your songs, I noticed, had a lot of emotion in them. Can I ask sort of what, inspired that emotion?
Well, I suppose, it depends on which one. But each song that I write is usually coming from an experience or a story or something that I've gone through. So we tend to write our songs with that in mind, that we want the production and everything, band-wise too, to just sound like we're coming from a place that's genuine. So yeah.
I don't have too much to add except with Spaceship, for example, a song like that. Mm-hmm. That's a song where she wrote it on an acoustic guitar in her bathroom and kind of very you say it flows out of you and you just have these words and a basic progression, and then we kind of take it and see what we can do to bring, like she said, the production to match that emotion. Mm-hmm. So it's something that, we can have, get that across to a wider audience, if that makes sense, yeah.
And has that emotion sort of changed? I noticed you started when you were 16 performing, and you started when you were 9. Has that emotion sort of evolved with time? Have you controlled it more into your music?
No control, never. Okay. No, I've been writing since I was really young, and
just starting from writing about silly things, you know, like little crushes and stuff like that, but evolving over time, it has had heavier topics or things that I think people need to hear, not so much what people want to hear, but something that when they hear it, that they'll feel it in their chest. And that's pretty much my goal as a writer and, you know, as a performer. I'm still learning, so there's a lot of different aspects to it.
Yeah. I guess I started playing music when I was 9, but I didn't start writing until I met you, really. I started arranging when I was a bit in high school, but mostly in the last 3-4 years is when I started writing, so it's very new for me. Yeah.
So what was your influence? Like you said, you started writing a lot younger. What really influenced you to start like performing in front of a crowd? Was it just like one moment, or was it one person?
Funny enough, my mom put me in vocal lessons when I was really young, and I have always had terrible stage fright, and pushing myself in a lot of different areas of performing in front of people, like even starting like in the living room for family. And what was the end of your question? There was
sort of what moment pushed you towards performing in front of your first crowd or your first group?
Yeah, so I guess coaches along the way really guided me towards that, but it really was Ellie. And I think that's why we make such a great partnership, because we push each other in a lot of different directions and areas. Still learning, you know, just a lot, but performing next to her makes everything a lot easier for me, considering the stage fright and stuff like that. But yeah, I got a lot of different things. Oh, was my question?
It was sort of both. So you said you didn't start writing until you met Hanna. Does she like inspire all of your music currently, or does she just help you bring it out of you?
I feel like it's almost, I do a lot in terms of my guitar playing. Like I play with multiple groups. Like Max, my brother, that was playing drums with us, we've got another group called Soul Speed, and that's like a funk, fun, dancey sort of vibe, like 70s classics and stuff like that. So I do a lot with the instrument in terms of just music. But when it comes to Hanna's music, there's a certain level of seriousness and, again, depth that I think I hadn't seen from somebody else in this city that kind of moved me in the way that hers did. So yeah, I guess that's that.
And so how does your band work together? Like, how did you guys meet? How did you form? And sort of, did you magically like meet at like an event, or how did you guys form?
Yeah, maybe two or 3 years ago. I'm not sure. We started Rocky. It was not even knowing what we wanted to create, and not blending as musicians. So it took a long time to experiment, invite people in, jam around with people in the city. There's so many incredible musicians in this city that we do swap out sometimes. Like if people can't make it to a show, like our music is generally it's easy to learn. So we do like to invite musicians into the band to play with us. So who we have now are some cool cats. They're cool guys. But yeah, I guess we're just all musicians just trying to play. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you go to a show and you meet somebody and then they introduce you to somebody. I mean, Saul and I, our bassist, we've known each other since middle school. And obviously Max is my brother, so that's been stuck with him for a while. Lucas kind of came into the picture recently. We've been playing with another keyboardist named Jack Koshkin, who's also incredible. But yeah, Lucas really changed the game for us in a way. He really modified the sound in a way that is very beautiful, in my opinion, and it fits his playing. He's really young as well. Something is like, what are you, 17, 16, 17? Yeah, so he's still in high school and he's playing like that. So you find these people by going to other shows, talking to people, and just networking. It's really the most important thing in a city like this where you have such a wide scene and a talented scene as well.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, and our last question for today. Are there any big events coming up that your fans could go to support you?
Yeah.
We have a couple. We have a pretty busy spring coming up and hopefully a busy summer as well. But you can catch us at Linneman's River West Inn on March 18th. We'll be playing with Steph Lippert and VIP Live. And then looking into the future, we've got a whole bunch. So if you follow our social media, Hanna Simone Music on Instagram. We're playing Cooperage March 31st. We're playing Company Brewing March 10th. So March is going to be a busy one. Just, watch the socials and we'll be posting a lot there.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies, for stopping by into our Studio 7 for your performance and for the conversation portion. Go check out Hanna Simone on all streaming services and social media at Hanna Simone Band. Keep an eye out for announcements about our next Studio 7. Radio Roulette will be formerly hosted as Battle of the Bands, will be hosted yearly, will be hosted this Friday, February 17th from 7 to 9:30 p.m. Scan this QR code below to register for tickets. For now, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.